This project, Teen Mother Support, was started to cater for girls who had pregnancies during their adolescent age. That's 13 to 19. These girls come from the slums of Kyebando, Kalerwe, Abwaise, and Mpererwe. What prompted us to start this project is that when girls came to Mirembe Community College for training, vocational training, we realized that 75% of them had babies, or had babies during their adolescent age, or have had babies during their teenage. So some families reject these girls to the extent that they send them away from homes, so they become vulnerable. So these are the majority of girls that come to Mirembe Community College.
Formerly, a teen mother at 18, I've had a feel of what all teenage mothers go through. These teenage mothers are normally between the ages of 15 and 19. But here in Uganda, they can even be at the age of 12 to 13 and 14. And I've had a taste of what all teenage mothers go through, especially poverty, especially lack of basic needs. Basic as in they even lack clothes, they lack daily necessities like food, they lack daily necessities like shelter. So there are so many things teenage mothers go through, and these basic needs which they lack are the same things that lead them to become teenage mothers.
When nazalira omwana wange asooka nalina emyaka 17, yali 210. Naye embeera gye nayitamu teyali nnungi. By then nali nsoma S3. When nafuna olubuto nga nina emyaka 17, kale nali mbeera na maama wange, nindaba nga nswala nnyo nga ndi waka. Nindaba nga siina mirembe, mu bannange sikyajjaamu, nga ngenda ku ssomero, kale nga neebaka bwebasi mu kirasi kyabeeramu. Nalaba nga obulamu bunkaluubiridde n'enzirukayo ewaka.
I'm 17 years old. I'm a teen mother. I have a kid of 1.5 years.
Nazaala nina emyaka 17. Sawa kati nina emyaka 19. Nagenda ku Mirembe nga teacher Eva yantuteyo. Nangamba ku courses ziriyo nondeko emu gye njagala. Nenondako okusoma enviiri. Era kati ndi musanyu.
It was an initiative by my mother, Mrs. Kalova Florence, in the year of 2008. 2008, when I conceived, she was only dealing with girls, but training them basic education. Girls were finished senior 4. But when I became a teenage mother, she realized that she had a lot of work to do in the young generation, because even her very own daughter had become a teenage mother. So what she decided is to take me back to school. And when she took me back to school, I also had a feel of other teenage mothers. They never get a chance of having parents like mine. They never get a chance of being taken back to school. When they give birth, they're either chased away from home, so they end up marrying. They end up marrying at the ages of 15. They end up cohabiting with big men, mature men who are already married to other women, or they end up doing prostitution. And this is where the Teenage Mother Project came from.
Now, these girls come in different stages. Some of them are brought by their caretakers with their babies, and the caretakers, guardians, parents. Some are real parents. They are furious. They don't have anything to do with the girl who has had pregnancy, so some are brought by their guardians for help. Others just hear about Mirembe Community College, where teen mothers get support, so they come by themselves. And then others, we go to slums. We carry out a survey, find out what is happening in these slums. So we find in some rooms you find a father, mother, and a teenage mother. So we also go for outreach programs.
Era banamba nnyo mu bitundu byonna ebiri okumpi omwana watasobole kukaluubirirwa kujja kusoma. Mbanyonyeza emulago, mbanyonyeza komamboga, kanyanya, mpelerwe. Nensobola obbaleeta babeera bazaala abaana nga tebanneetuuka ate nga tebali mu mbeera nnungi n'abaana baabwe nga banyigirizibwa tebalina kye bakola. Oluusi bamuwasizza naye nga n'embufumbo gyali ng'embeera mbi, kale ne njogera nabo ne basobola okukkiriza okujja okuyiga omulimu ogw'omutwe.
We always go out to slums and recruit several girls between the ages of 13 to 19. And normally we use a criteria of girls who are eagerly interested in going back to school, because not every girl who drops out of school is interested in going back to school, but there are those who are eagerly interested in going back to school. So we go to slums, we recruit them. Sometimes we also go to clinics where we find those young mothers trying to get immunization for their babies, and we ask them, do you really want to go back to school? And then when they accept and we get to know their storyline, we get them to Mirembe Community College.
They get training in tailoring, hairdressing, short courses. There are short courses between 3 months to 12. They also get child care development training. They also have counseling, peer counseling. Peer counseling is somebody who has gone through this crisis and has overcome, helps another one who is still in the crisis.
Kale abaana abayita mu buzibu bungi nnyo bajja, abamu ng'ensi bakubye balemereddwa, tufuba okubanoonya eyo yonna yonna gye bali ne tubakwasaganyaako basobole okubeerako nabo kye beekolera. Kale omulimu gwange gunyamba nnyo kubanga abaana abo engeri gye bajja nga balemereddwa.
Some of them are positive, others have different diseases, so we also organize workshops to help them, to sensitize them about health issues. So that is rehabilitating them or offering psychosocial support.
We also cater for their children. So far we've put them in a center where they are provided with basic requirements for the day. Like if the kid spends a day at school, they are given porridge while the mother is doing her education in class.
Era nze mu kibiina ekyo mbeeramu nga nsobola okubajjako obwana bwabwe ne mbeera nga mbusomesa, okubeera nabwo, okubulabirira, okubusomesa kubanga buba bwana buto basobole okuyiga nga abaana tebabataataaganya.
When they come to school, we not only train them in class, we encourage them in the they study in the morning hours, in the afternoons they go and have games. And in turn, it has helped them even look better, because when they come to school, the environment is far different from home. They don't have an environment of being abused. They have an environment where they are encouraged that they can also do better in life. And at school, they are treated like students. And before, they never had that chance. Some of them have never been to school. But when they come here, they have those activities. Some of them are even involved in leadership positions in these institutions. They are heads. We have the sports leader here. We have the sanitary leader. And most of them are teenage mothers. So once a teenage mother even becomes a leader, it motivates her to feel like, oh, I missed something in school, but now I can even be a responsible mother.
Nebaza Mukama nali ndi waneeno nga sina ssuubi sina kiyadde nagenda okulaba waliyo omukyala eyajja muzira kisa n'agamba nti nayagala abawala abazaala nga bakyali bato okutandikira oba ku myaka 16 yali madamu Eva. When nakiwulira nasanyuka nnyo n'omutima gwange gwonna era enkeera ne ŋŋenderawo ne bampandiika baatusanyukira baatwagala ne batubuza amannya gaffe buli kimu n'abaana baffe ne batukkiriza okugenda nabo era nagenda n'omwana wange era ndi musanyufu nnyo kati mmanyi buli kimu.
When these girls complete their courses, we help them get jobs or start jobs. So these vocational trainings for job creation and employment.
Bwe namaliriza ne batutikkira ne batuwaya startup kit nga mulimu ebizigo ne kadraya katini. Awo natandikira mpola mpola. Sasa okakola saluni ne mbeera nabyewaka nga nkola ki nga customer bwajja mukolera ka oli nampita nengenda nga nkola ki nga mukolako mpola mpola kati wentuuse nafunayo room ndipangisa emitwalo 8 nateekamu saluuni entonotono era kati wenkolera nsobola okubeebeezaawo kati sikyasobola sister wange neesuza n'omwana wange musomesa era ali mu top life.
And currently, they are about 5. We are planning on taking back to higher levels of studies, and they are really excited. Their kids will be in school at Mirembe Community College, in our ECD Center, Early Childhood Center. They will be catered for while their mothers go back to higher levels of studying. And we thank you, our sponsors. We thank Mrs. Kaluba for trusting us, for helping us, and for making us what we are.